Yo, what's the deal, baby? It's your boy, the LORD. Last night, I was sitting, just chilling with myself, sitting with my thoughts, and I was like, damn, what were the 6 things that kept me under $10,000 a month with my clothing brand? So in this video, I basically went on IG Live late last night, just gave it out to the world, the 6 reasons why you are probably under $10,000 a month with your clothing brand. So I hope you like this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.
I appreciate every single one of you guys getting on here, late night session. Every single one of you guys that got a clothing brand, take out your notepads. I'm about to break down the honest to God's truth in the most raw, purest form possible. When I was running my clothing brand back in, and I'm still running my brand, but, back in the day, I wish somebody would have gave me these reasons why I'm stuck under $10,000 a month. The majority of you guys watching this want to start a clothing brand. A lot of you guys, you guys see the orders going out. You guys see the warehouses, not just by me, but just everybody in general on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and it looks cute. And a lot of you guys have Rolls Royce concepts, but will never be able to drive the car in that garage, that Rolls Royce in the garage, just due to the simple fact that you don't have gas to put in the car and be able to actually drive it. So now I'm about to give you guys, the gas and the perspective that you guys need to really get to the next level and get past that $10,000 a month threshold with your clothing brand. If you guys don't know who I am, I go by the Prince Machiavelli. Real name is Chris. I got all type of nicknames. Twin, Lord knows, Lord. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this is 100% for every single one of you guys, that are trying to get past that $10,000 a month with your brand, because it's a lot of dope brands out there, and there's specific reasons why some of you guys been running a brand for a year and y'all stuck in the same place. Some of you guys 2 years stuck in the same place, 3 years stuck in the same place. And I'm about to break down the 6 reasons why you are under $10,000 a month and how we can get over that. You know what I'm saying? And I wish somebody gave this to me, because I would have probably saved a half a decade of these 6 frameworks I'm about to give to you guys. So take out a pen and paper. You know what I'm saying? This 100% for free. I'm doing this late at night because I truly want to help everybody out there. It's a lot of dope brands and a lot of, creative people and a lot of stories that need to be told and want to be told, but they'll never be able to, like I said, put that gasoline in the car to actually drive it because they lack these 6 things right here. So take out your pen and papers. We about to break this shit down. So the first thing is knowledge, right? Now, everybody be like, oh, well, I can go to YouTube, or I can go do this, or I can go to the free workshops. No, it's like, you got to remember something, that people that win in life, they don't even know how they got there. If I told LeBron James, right, to retrace all of his footsteps from the first time he shot a basketball in the NBA to him becoming the #1 scorer in the NBA, he would have never became the #1 scorer. He doesn't even know how he got there. He can talk from his perspective, but at the same time, a lot of you guys keep learning and learning and learning, but then knowledge is always your experience. So a lot of you guys aren't really getting in the game. A lot of you guys are just soaking up conventional things and wondering why you guys are still getting conventional results. I'm a big believer that, a lot of you guys don't want to really invest into yourself. So a lot of you guys are wasting hell of a lot of time when you guys can shortcut a whole lot by just being around somebody's perspective that's already gone through what you've gone through. And they've been there and done that, right? Because their perspective alone can probably save a lot of you guys a half a decade or 36 months of running your clothing brand. So the first one, the main reason why a lot of you guys are under $10,000, and there's 6 of them. So the first one is the reason why a lot of you guys are under $10,000 a month and won't ever get past 10,000K a month is simply because of your knowledge. There's a lot of things that you guys need to understand and overstand when it comes to running a brand. It's more than just running organic. It's more than hoping to go viral. It's more than just putting out your dope design and hoping that millions of people see it, and then you think that they're going to buy it and you don't have to do any marketing at all. No, 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 no. You have to understand and overstand production. You have to understand and overstand having a designer. You have to understand, overstand having an actual team and your day-to-day operation. That's a skill set in itself, right? The warehouse, shipping out everything, packaging labels, ship station. These are all skill sets that you compound over time actually being in the game, right? Now, the second thing why a lot of you guys are stuck under $10,000 a month is decisions. Now, you got to remember something, that losers and winners are not, they're made by choices. They're never made by circumstances. I want to say that again. Losers and winners are made by choices, not by circumstances. A lot of you guys right now are probably down bad. A lot of you guys right now probably got money. A lot of you guys right now are still going out, knowing that y'all should be staying in, working on your brand. A lot of you guys are bullshitting, not really want to get to that level that y'all want to get to. And a lot of you guys are making a decision to stay at the identity that you are. And this is the most honest to God's truth that I would tell anybody on here. When you were a kid, and I'm just going to bring it to when you was a kid, and when you first picked up anything in life, let's just say from writing the ABCs to shooting a basketball, 9 times out of 10, you were fucking horrible, right? And then you stuck with it. And by middle school, you probably came all right and decent. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, in high school, some of you guys probably got scholarships and everything like that. And you guys actually became exceptional and good. So my whole thing is that's a 10-year gap. If you started at 8 years old and by the time you 18 years old, right? But you guys made a choice and a decision that this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to be known for. And everything that is not aligned to this decision of me to be the best in my city or one of the best in the world or whatever it may be, I'm simply not breaking my non-negotiable for that. And a lot of you guys are still making decisions at your current identity when there's a higher version of you right now. You that I'm talking to right now that is dying. No. Let me take that back. There's a you right now that is dying. There's a you right now that's going to jail. There's even a billionaire you. There's a homeless you. The only thing that exists right now is the now. And the reason why you're none of those things, because you're not identified to being a billionaire. You're not identified to being homeless. You're not identified of being a 6-figure brand owner, right? But a lot of you guys want this champagne lifestyle, but you guys are still moving at a Budweiser bank account and a Budweiser mindset. And the harsh reality is that a lot of you guys can't transcend yourself. And a lot of you guys can't shed that old snake skin to become that person that actually is worth getting those hundreds of orders, those thousands of orders, that cult, that community, right? A lot of you guys aren't deserving of getting that because you guys are still moving at this frequency, when the truth and reality is, when I go back to the sports thing, for you to become an exceptional, good player, it's going to require a whole different you that exists right now. So my whole thing is, rather than you guys just still being here, that dude that's probably still going out, still entertaining the females, but he got that dope ass Rolls Royce concept in his head of that brand that he know that can really make an impact in the world, but he's still choosing pussy over purpose. He's still choosing his homeboys that's not identified to the person that he truly want to become. Even the girls up in here right now, y'all still choosing going out, scrolling on TikTok, bullshit and talking about drama all day, when you know that that's not required to get to the next level. So a lot of your guys' decision making is very short term and it's not long term. And when I bring it up, one second, you guys, let me put my computer on the charger real quick. But also too, I was going to say, a lot of you guys, right? A lot of you guys as well. Here, okay, we good. All right. Now, a lot of you guys as well, you know, your decision making, even when it comes to running a brand and just your decision making in life, is horrible. A lot of you guys are thinking in days and you guys aren't thinking in decades, right? And anybody that has done something worthwhile, I don't give a fuck if it's Malcolm X, Nipsey Hussle, Young Dolph, me, anybody, Justin P, support Black colleges, anybody that you guys look up to in any way or that's admirable to y'all, they was on a pursuit that was 5, 10, 15 years long. And a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people want that champagne lifestyle, but they are still moving at that frequency of a Budweiser bank account and a Budweiser mentality. So that's the second reason right there. First one that I broke down was knowledge. The second one that I'm breaking down is your decision making. So every decision that you make, even when it comes to running a brand, or even the decision that you making as a brand owner, is this serving me? Would this one decision right here serve me in the next 36 months? Will I be in regret, or will I think this decision I'm making right now, even in my personal life? Because once you say that you're going to do something, that's now who the fuck you are. Now, a lot of you guys saying, oh, I'm a brand owner. Oh, I got my little one t-shirt right here. But then are you really a brand owner? If I took a GoPro and if I was looking at your whole entire life, filming it, and then if I took that motherfucker and then threw it at Times Square, right? And I had a whole bunch of strangers watching it, and it's called, whatever your guys' names are, Pursuit to Greatness. Will other people stop what they doing throughout their day and watch your pursuit? Now, I'm not saying you got to kill yourself and work hard every day, right? Or all day long. But what I'm saying is, are you making that decision of a six-figure brand owner? Are you making the decisions of a brand owner that makes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, $80,000 a month? Majority of you aren't, because a lot of you guys are looking for the short term. How can I go viral real quick? How can I do this? How can I do that? Right? And it's all short term gratification. When the reality is, the people that have really built shit, every single brand that you guys have brought into, every single rapper that you guys listen to, or everything, even on the entertainment stage, all of us have one commonality on a micro or even on a macro scale. They've been doing it. I can almost guarantee you on my son's name, they've been doing it for at least 5 to 10 years. The only one thing, there's no plan B, there's no nothing, just that one thing. So when it comes to your guys' decision making, rather than trying to get ahead and try to cut all these short steps, why don't you guys just embrace the craft and then just completely divorce from the result? Because if I told all 14, 15 of y'all right now that you guys will be a millionaire, but give me 5 years of your life to your brand, you guys will wake up completely different than the way you waking up now, because you know that it's coming in the long term. Right? But a lot of you guys aren't waking up like that. A lot of you guys are waking up. Some of you guys are hungover. Some of you guys are lazy. Some of you guys know that y'all should be putting in more effort, but then you guys want to cut all these short steps on how can I go viral and how can I do this with my brand and how can I do that. And the reality is, if you guys want to build up that culture or that community that you guys want with your brand, that's the number one cheat code. You have to build a culture with your brand. Every rapper that you like, every clothing brand that you like, from Supreme to Bape to Lord knows to whoever, they all share one commonality on a small scale, even on a big scale. They have a culture that never existed until that brand owner made it. But that one brand owner, I can almost guarantee you, it took them 5, 10, 15 years. But a lot of people, they're just looking at, oh, this person's popping. He just popped up in 90 days. When the reality is, nine out of these 10 brands that you guys are seeing that just popped up, they're not going to be around in the next 36 months. So do you guys want a quick cash grab, or do you guys actually want to build something that's worth lasting and something that your parents and your family can be proud of, and your city and the world can be proud of and be like, damn, I'm glad I was a part of that movement. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the third thing, right? The third reason why you guys are under $10,000 a month for your clothing brand is simply because you guys lack resources, right? Now, I always bring this up, even on my webinar, that Michael Jordan, we all watch Space Jam. On Michael Jordan, he could not beat the monsters alone. He kept getting his ass whooped. He had to go grab the Toon Squad to put him in the highest possibility of winning, right? Now, a lot of you guys are arrogant because you guys lack the knowledge and understanding of how a clothing brand works, because it looks dope on the front end. So a lot of you guys are thinking, oh, I can do this on my own. I don't need anybody. And you guys are really burning yourself out, and you guys are spreading yourself thin because you guys are realizing very quickly, damn, I got to do the marketing. I got to do the fulfillment. Some of you guys are doing the productions. Damn, some of you guys are doing the design. It's only 24 hours in a day. You need to understand what your personality type is. You guys can go look up personality tests and everything like that online. Go figure out what your personality is. Look at the things that bring you internal resistance, like the things that you're dragging on your to-do list or whatever that you got written out every day for your brand. and delegate that as quickly as possible. I don't care if you're going broke or even if you break even, because the reality is, it's like you need a team to win. And my whole thing is either I'm building with an underdog that got the same skill sets as me and we climbing each other up at the same time. So it's almost like a Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan thing. Or I'm just going to get 18 players. If I'm the weakest person, right, running this brand, but I know it can go far, but I know I need a better designer, I'm going to find a Stephen Curry of design. If I need somebody that's great at production management and all this other shit, I'm going to find the Klay Thompson of that, right? Even if I go broke, because me paying them out every single month is going to skyrocket me to get to them championships a whole lot quicker. And then I can build up my whole entire foundation with them. Now, the problem is, the reason why I say that a lot of you guys are lacking right here with the resources is just due to the simple fact that a lot of you guys don't even know where to go get the resources. There's only so many Discord groups. There's only so many people that you can have under YouTube comments. There's only so many YouTube videos you can go to. And my whole thing is, why would you go to a YouTube video and listen to what the masses is saying or what somebody's trying to tell the masses? And especially a video that's popular, because everything that's popular doesn't mean that it's right or doesn't mean that it's good. And my whole thing is like, okay, if what this person is saying the truth and his video went viral and let's just say it got 500,000 views or whatever, where's the 500,000 successes, right? And when it comes down to the resources, like I was saying, though, a lot of you guys are lacking in that because people don't realize just to go get a dream team alone, Michael Jordan came into the NBA and did not fucking win for 8 to 9 years. So the fact that a lot of people have a delusional mindset thinking, oh, I can go do this clothing thing and I can just go win right away. And then they get smacked and realize that, damn, this shit is different and this shit is hard, right? Let's just say you go get all the knowledge, right? You sit down, you get humble, you start getting all this knowledge and everything that you need just for you to go find resources. Think about it. I just said it. Michael Jordan, it took him 8 to 9 years to win his first championship. So how long do you think it's going to take you, an amateur brand owner, to go find top tier resources? A Golden State Warriors team. You looking at anywhere between another 2 to 48 months of just in and out of people, of just trimming the fat, just finding the best of the best of the best and people that you can go run with. A lot of you guys are trying to find family and friends, and that's not their skill set. And that's probably what they don't even want to do. You need to go find somebody that's on the same pursuit as you. You know what I'm saying? That are great at what you suck in. So then they can come to your vision, and then all y'all can go on that pursuit together. But trying to find that, and then on top of that, lacking the knowledge, and then on top of that, having short-term decision making. You see how those three things alone is keeping you fucked up and just on this hamster wheel? We still got another 3 to get down to. So far I've done knowledge. The second one was decisions, and the third is resources. Now I'm going into the fourth, and that's sacrifice. A lot of y'all motherfuckers ain't willing to sacrifice for nothing. And I don't mean to cuss at y'all. I'm not trying to talk at y'all because I genuinely care about every single person that's on here. But you don't know how to sacrifice for shit. And a lot of you guys are arrogant, like I said. So a lot of you guys are like, oh, well, I can just still sacrifice my time when time is more precious than money. And like I said, if you can't sacrifice $500 or $1,000, even for somebody to help you to save time, you will never get to $10,000 or 6 figs a month or even a multi-6-figure brand, because if that's expensive, then everything else is going to be expensive. And I tell people all the time, running a clothing brand is no different than selling lemons and fucking coconuts on the block, right? This is an inventory business. You have employees. The more units that go out, that's the more overhead. That's the more employees. That's the more shipping. That's the more shipping labels. That's the more apps. That's the more Shopify goes up. That everything goes up. So I don't get why people look at this as like such a profitable thing. Now, don't get me wrong. It is. But at the same time, you got to do it right. But how can you do it right when you're building everything on a fragile foundation? You're building everything on a sand foundation. And my whole thing is, that's why I'm giving this all out to you guys right now, because, a lot of you guys can't sacrifice. And this isn't just with a brand, but this is just in life in general, right? Now, a lot of you guys be like, man, I want to start my brand. This is essential to me, this, that, and the third. Well, I want to tell y'all this. If it's really essential to you, why are you saying yes to everything? You should be saying no to everything. I'm talking, and when I say essential, because this is how everybody's life looks. You want me to show y'all? This is how everything looks for people. Let me show y'all. This is everybody's life right here. I'm about to show y'all. You see this? You. Oh, scrolling TikTok. Oh, I know I'm supposed to work on my brand, but I'm texting my homies. Oh, damn, I know I'm supposed to get that t-shirt made today, but let me go binge watch some more YouTube. Oh man, my girl tripping on me, and I know I'm supposed to be designing, but she tripping on me and she wants some more of my time. The club tonight, damn, I gotta go hit that up. Oh damn, so-and-so got into a fight at the club last night. You soaking in all that drama. You guys get what I'm getting at with this? The people that achieve great things in life, this is what their life looks like for a long period of time. They say no to all this over here, and they only focus on one thing. So my whole thing is, if this brand is really essential to you, why can't y'all sacrifice this for a season to get to that desired goal that y'all want to get to? So you need to figure out what's essential to you. And the only way that you can figure out what's really essential to you is by figuring out what it is really what you guys want. Now, a lot of you guys say, yeah, man, and trust me, I've talked to hundreds of brand owners. Man, I really want to run my brand, or like I've been trying to run my brand. And I can just already tell by the conversations that motherfuckers is so distracted in life that it is literally impossible for them to even get to $10,000 a month. Now, my thing is, you got to figure out what's essential, which is that brand, cut off everything else. You guys look around me, it's white walls. It's not pretty in here. Matchbox apartment. I choose to stay down. I choose to stay in the trenches until I'm fully up. I don't go out. I don't drink. I don't party. I don't care about the clubs. I only talk to my parents once a week. You only talk to me on Sundays. That's it. You can go ask everybody, even inside of my brand builders program. I talk to them occasionally, but they are my essential few, right? I only make content. I only serve to the people that I'm trying to help. I'm only trying to help out every single person out there that's actually serious about building a brand, which is why 15 plus of you guys are on this shit right now. You know what I mean? But that's essential to me. But people might look and be like, bro, how did you go viral on this brand new Instagram page? How did you blow up this Instagram page, 20,000 followers in 1 month? Bro, you must be lucky. No, it's not luck. It's called that I cut off everything else, and all I'm left with is time. I'm not on my phone all day. My shit's on airplane mode. If I'm not making content, I'm learning. If I'm not learning, I'm serving to my community. And it's the same even with my brand. I don't wear all the caps in my brand. The only thing that's essential running my clothing brand is marketing and innovation, because everything else is just an expense. But you guys can't sacrifice for none of that. And that's why you guys are still on the fucking hamster wheel. Lack of knowledge. Lack of decision making, lack of resources, lack of sacrificing. Everything is essential to you. The homie down the street getting lit right now. Oh man, I got to get off this nigga's live. The club is lit tonight on a Monday, whatever. Woo, the little bar down the street. Oh, the little females is over there. Oh, I got to get off the live. As soon as you wake up, it's TikTok scrolling, and then you wonder why you get absolutely nowhere. And I'm not saying this to hurt nobody's feelings, because I've been that guy before. I've been that guy even when I was getting money before. And I was even on the hamster wheel for a long time. And the reason why I'm giving this to y'all, because I don't want to see y'all end up like me. I want to see everybody on this bitch bigger than me. And I'm not just saying that. Like, I truly mean that. So let's get into the fifth thing. The reason why you're under $10,000 a month. And the fifth one is capital. A lot of you guys are looking at a clothing brand as a cash grab, and you guys are wondering why you're not getting nowhere. Because like I said, running this is an inventory business. This is a product-based business. T-shirts cost, employees cost, right? Warehouse cost, screen printers cost. Overseas manufacturers, that shit costs. Shipping labels cost. Everything costs. So I don't get why people come into this and they look for a cash grab, and that's everybody's biggest downfall. Everybody comes into this and they're trying to grab something from it rather than actually giving to it. and then a whole lot comes back to them. I'm gonna say that one more time. A lot of people come into this trying to grab, exchange from it, rather than actually giving something, giving some type of contribution and getting a whole lot back. And that's exactly why people can't stick through with it. 36 months, 6 years, 9 years, 15 years. Nipsey Hussle, that was 16 years. Even though he did music, that was 16 years. Malcolm X, 12 on his pursuit. Me, 9 years. All my friends that are winning. $500,000 drops, $1 million drops. They've been doing this shit 13, 14 years. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers are coming into this broke, and y'all trying to find a cash grab rather than actually making something that the world has never seen before, rather than telling your story on your type of time, on your script, and actually building a culture and building a community. So if you die today, your kids can actually be proud. And whether you had 5,000 followers or 5 million, and be like, damn, my pops or my cousin or my brother, like, look where he came from and look what he built, just off the sincerity, off of getting a message across on a canvas like a t-shirt. And the capital is everybody's biggest detriment. You know what I mean? Yes, the capital is everybody's biggest detriment, because a lot of people are coming into this with no capital and they're trying to make capital. And this goes to all the men that's watching this, and this is the honest to God's truth. If your foundation is fucked up, I'm talking about in your life, foundation fucked up. If $500 is a lot to you to invest into yourself and into your brand right now, even $2,000, you should not be running a clothing brand. I'm gonna say that again to every single man that's watching this. If your foundation is fucked up, your personal life is all scattered brain, you looking like this. If you a man and if your life is looking like this, kibbles and bits money, unstableness, baby mama drama, X, Y, and Z, I'm suppressing, I'm going out, my mental ain't right, I'm going to start a brand so I can get some cash. If this is you right here, don't run the brand. Because I promise you, and I'm not saying this to hurt your feelings, trust me, I've been doing this since 2014. I've seen many people go to the cemetery to actually still be alive, standing, walking. You will not make it. And like I said, you coming into this trying to grab from it rather than actually giving an honest, peer contribution to it. You don't even need nothing from it because you embrace the craft and you divorce from the result to make the result now start chasing you, regardless if it took 10 years or even if it took 10 months. And as a man, you got to have your money in order. And like I said, if $500 or even $2,000 is a lot of cash, you shouldn't be running a brand at all, because all you're going to be doing is moving from a scarcity mindset and be like, oh, well, I got to sell these 100 t-shirts just so I can pay my rent. Oh, I got to sell X amount of this just so I can feed my son. Oh, I got to do X, Y, and Z just for daycare. Go get your foundation right as a man. Come into this bitch with some money, 2,000 and up. Come into this, be willing to invest into yourself. So now you can get the knowledge. Now you can be somebody with the right perspective, so your decision making isn't so far on instant gratification. Your resources, I keep looking at the paper, but your resources is now intact because you have invested into yourself with somebody that can give you the right resources. Now you're no longer arrogant, thinking that you can do this all on your own and being that Michael Jordan on Space Jam and keep getting your ass whooped by the monsters, and then you wondering why, and you've been running a brand 2, 3, 4 years and haven't got nowhere. You can sacrifice some shit. You sacrificing everything. The brand is the only thing that matters. Everything else is not essential to me. If it's not my kids, if you guys got kids, if it's not my kids, and if it's not my brand, I don't give a fuck about anything else. Cousins, getting drunk, nothing. And I really live this in real time too. That's why I'm telling you guys this, to save y'all a whole lot of fucking time. And number 5 is capital. If you a man watching this, and if $500 or 2,500. And even if you 16 watching this, when I was 16 years old, I touched my first 10K. Facts. When I was 16, or when I was 26, I touched my first 100. I'm 32 now. Before the age of 36, I'll for sure be a millionaire. And every single time I made those leaps, I always made sure that my foundation was right before I got into anything. Besides kind of a clothing brand, that's kind of contradicting. That's why I put capital, because I was down to like my last $500. I betted on myself, got them t-shirts, and I literally moved out of a place of scarcity, and I was no sleep, 25/8 selling the shirts. Now that sounds like a cool story, but that it was an anxiety at the same time. And I don't want that for any one of you guys. That's why I put that down there. So I don't give a fuck if you a kid watching this all the way up to a grown ass adult. If your money is fucked up, do not start a clothing brand. This shit costs money, and you want to come into this the right way rather than just coming from this scarcity place of like, oh, I'm trying to do it all on my own, even though I lack the knowledge and the resources. And even though I see so-and-so go viral and I'm going to try his strategy to try to go viral, even though I'm lacking a little bit of money. No. Come into this the right way with cash. And last but not least, and this is probably the most important, why you are under $10,000 a month is consistency. You have no proven system. That's why every single day you're stressed out. That's why every single day there's a form of anxiety. That's why every single day you don't know what to actually do when it comes to running a brand, because you have no proven system on how to even get to $5,000 a month, how to even get to $10,000 a month. And the only way that you have a proven system is understanding the whole entire funnel process of a brand, which is marketing, sales, production, design. That's like a funnel, right? And if you understand the process of that funnel, and if you doing what you need to do every day, you wouldn't be stressed out about getting 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $60,000 a month. You just wouldn't. But that's why a lot of people lack, because a lot of you guys are consistent for 90 days or 30 days, and then you guys fall right the fuck off, right? Because you guys aren't seeing results right away, right? A lot of you guys hit that $2,000 month or a $2,000 drop. Y'all go spend all that cash, and now y'all all like, oh, it's so much effort to get back even to that. You guys don't have a proven framework to get to the top. And this goes for anything in life. You look at Kobe Bryant or whoever. All you can control is the controllables. But every single person, like even from a small business owner that's making $1 million, multiple six figures, all the way up to the greats of the world, everybody's moving on a proven system to generate cash, right? To have their business grow. But if you don't know, if you guys don't know what your proven system is, you're in a fucked situation. And a lot of you guys been running a brand 2 years, 3 years. Oh, I've had this idea for 5 years. And the reason, and I'm talking to y'all, is specifically the reason why y'all are where y'all at is because of that right there. You lack consistency and you have no proven system on how to go from here to here to here to here to here. And like I said, if you guys understand and overstand the 4 pillars to even running a brand, right? We got marketing, sales, production, and design. But there's micro pillars in all of these that we need team members for, right? While we live at the top, you wouldn't be stressing every day. You will only be putting in 2 to 3 hours a day on your business while you chilling, living your best life. You know what I mean? So I don't believe in hard work. This is just like free game for y'all. Hard work is nothing but a middleman. If you always want to see how reality works, go look at nature outside. Nature's not working hard, right? The wind isn't working hard to blow. Water isn't working hard to flow. A cat that attacks a zebra is not working hard. It comes down to desire. So if you guys just lost your business right now and didn't get it back on up to where it was at, it's not because of the lack of cash flow. It's not because of the lack of the team. It's not because of the lack of any of those things. It lacks because of your internal desire. Desire and hard work are 2 different things. You guys might be stressed out if y'all saw my day in the life, but what comes easy to me is hard to y'all. It's no different than Kobe Bryant, right? If we all went on a field trip to see Kobe Bryant or LeBron James, their day in the life, I might catch anxiety like shit. Like these motherfuckers work hard, but it comes effortless and easy to them because that's some shit that they would do for free. So that's why I said, even when it comes down to your decision making and your knowledge and all these different things, you need to figure out what comes easy to you, double down on that like your life depends on it with your brand, right? And then you need to delegate and go find team members, right, that are the best of the best at what they do. And now they coming in to fulfill that. But at the same time, when they coming in to fulfill those parts, a lot of you guys want championships. A lot of you guys want a championship team, but a lot of you guys still have that Budweiser mindset and don't want to pay a Stephen Curry or a Klay Thompson, but you want them to go win games for you. And then a lot of you guys wonder why y'all not going nowhere. And then a lot of you guys are still bottlenecked on cash, right? But then you guys want to start this inventory business thinking that this is going to fund your life. The only time a clothing brand will fund anybody to be profitable is this one tip right here. And y'all can write this down. The day that y'all can build an actual culture, you look at Supreme, you look at Bait, you can even look at my brand, even on a small scale, 30-some thousand followers. There's a culture there. There's a community. Only a person like me could create something like that. Only a Nipsey Hussle could create his apparel brand, the Marathon Clothing. So when it comes to all you guys, and you guys say that y'all really want to do this shit, do y'all? Do you really want to do this? Are you guys willing to be a student like Malcolm X and get the knowledge? Are you guys ready to make long-term decision making even though it's painful in the now? Are you guys willing to invest into yourself to get those right resources and stop being arrogant and doing everything on your own and go get the right resources that you guys need to get your brand actually profitable? Are you guys willing to sacrifice? And anything outside of your kids, if you guys have kids, and your brand is the only two things that's essential. Anything outside of that, you completely do not give a fuck about until you get to that one goal, no matter how long it takes. I don't care if it takes some of you guys 2, 3, 5 years to even get to $10,000 a month. How long can y'all stay down until that goal gets met? Capital. A lot of you guys are poor. And when I say poor, I don't mean just financially. A lot of you guys are passing over opportunities repeatedly. That's what poor means. But when it comes to that financial bag, a lot of you guys are trying to start a brand with no fucking money. And y'all trying to grab from it. Y'all trying to grab rather than actually building something, giving your contribution and receiving more than what you ever asked for. And last but not least is consistency. A lot of you guys are working on no system. A lot of you guys don't have a foundation. A lot of you guys I've been at this brand for years. I've talked to thousands of brand owners this year alone. Thousands. I've started, but I fell off, life hit me, this, that, and the third. Life can hit you all types of ways. If you got a proven system, there should be no worrying. And I'm gonna leave this call with this. If the future looks bright, why be so stressed today? If you moving on a proven system right now to get you past 10, 15, 20, $30,000 a month, why is there so much anxiety, stress, worry, and pain today when the future 100% looks bright? There shouldn't be none. But there is a lot for you guys. It's just due to the simple fact that y'all are moving on a fragile system. And y'all have no foundation, but y'all want the whole world. And like I said, man, these are the 6 reasons why you are under $10,000 a month. I hope that I spoke to some of y'all. I hope I touched some of y'all's souls. I don't say this to be hurtful. I wanted to make this late at night because I was sitting here thinking, just helping out brand builders. If you guys don't know what that is, I help out a lot of brand owners that are serious about their brand. And I was wondering why, some of them are under $10,000 a month, even with my help. And I really think it comes down to their decisions, the sacrifice, their consistency, and these are the things that I need to hone up on to even help them out. And I just wanted to give this out for free, to all you guys, because I know that a lot of you guys are struggling. I know that a lot of you guys have a Rolls Royce idea and concept. And I know that a lot of you guys want to go from nothing to a lot of something off of the brand that you guys built. And it just comes down to literally those 6 things. So knowledge, your decision making, your resources, sacrificing, capital, and consistency. It's one. For some of you, it's probably all 6 of those things. And I just want the best for every single person on here. Like I said, this is the Prince. If y'all ever need anything, y'all can send me a DM. There's no appointment setters or nothing in there. It's 100% me. My hour's about to be up here, but I hope that y'all took something from that. You know, it's a late night. I appreciate every single one of you guys staying up with me. Love is love. And if y'all ever need anything, I'll see you on the next one. Machiavelli is out. Peace.